So, ladies and gentlemen, look who's here. If it ain't Miss August. Hey, hey, hit it, boys. I'm gonna tell everybody about the woman you see. Miss August, please don't get mad at me. Let me tell you about a lady who you might know. Oh, that mama, woo, bless my soul, it's true. And you can ask anyone in town. If you're messing around, I'm just gonna take you down. Miss August is long, Miss August is lean. There's nowhere you can hide where you won't be seen, it's true. And you can ask anyone in town. If you've been messing around, I'm just gonna take you down. Well, I just got a cheater somewhere out east. Now he's eating his breakfast without no tea. It's true. And you can ask anyone in town. If you've been messing around, I'm just gonna take you down. She wears a wide-brimmed hat, she's old school. She make a big bad man look like a little fool. It's true. And you can ask anyone in town. If you're messing around, I'm just gonna take you down. I saw one fella run, but it didn't get far. August brought him home on the hood of a car. It's true. Hey, ask anyone in town. All right. If you're messing around, I'm just gonna take you down. From Amarillo all the way to Wichita Falls. If someone knows your money, whoop, you know who to call. It's true. And you can ask anyone in town. Oh yeah. If you've been messing around, I'm just gonna take you down. Well, I just got a name from the ancient Greeks, but you can never tell from the way she speaks. It's true. And you can ask anyone in town. If you're messing around, I'm just gonna take you down. From a cowgirl hat to a cowgirl boot, she's a Texas girl with Texas roots. It's true. And you can ask anyone in town. Oh yeah. If you're messing around, I'm just gonna take you down. You know the barrels of a shotgun as big as a tree, and I hope she's gonna point that thing at me or you. And you can ask anyone in town. 'Cause if you're messing around, I'm just gonna take you down. They say that I just get the news from the radio, and every night she's tuned in to the Tonight Show. It's true. And you can ask anyone in town. But if you're messing around, I'm just gonna take you down. But she the one bad lady, this I know, 'cause everybody done told me so. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's all just calm down a minute here. Woo! You can ask anyone in town. If you've been messing around, I'm just gonna take you down.
Hello. Timax, hello. Hello to you. Hello to all. The stream is beginning. Good to see you here today, Timax. How goes it? It goes all right. I'm feeling like I'm ready for the week. I feel like streaming. It was weird. I didn't stream on Friday, so it feels like it's been forever. But I just needed a break after doing a 4 streams in a row week before that to make up for the week before then. So now I feel like I'm finally back to a normal state. I will stream today. Actually, now that I think about it, I might be very, very tempted to stream tomorrow on Tuesday, even though I normally take Tuesdays off. But whatever. I'm ready, and I'm feeling okay. Even though we don't have sunshine today outside my window, that's okay. I'm still feeling pretty good. I hope you are doing well, Timax. We are coming up against the last week of April. Sure is weird how time works. Doing all right? Oh, I'm glad. Oh, I just remembered. Okay. Can you see captions if you turn on captions, everyone? Let's see. Testing. I am talking. Oh, what? Okay, how about now? Can you hear can you read my words? Now it's working. I figured out what it's doing. So basically, this closed caption extension that I downloaded, it actually accesses my microphone from the website itself. That's how it's working. Okay. So yeah, we have closed captioning. I streamed with closed captioning for the very first time last Friday, and I'm gonna keep on doing it. The key is to remember that I have to turn it off. Turn it on at the beginning of the stream, after turning it off at the end of the previous stream. That is the key. Man, what if I just kept it on? Do I need to turn it off at the end of the stream? I find that interesting. Anyway, this is the first time I have logged into a version 1899 for today, which means there will be lots of stuff popping up that I have to click on to make that go away.
I've received many things. Suffering is an inevitable part of life.
So let me get all these bond points taken care of here.
I've received many things.
I figured that today we can go into the event story for Showdown in Chinatown. But before I do that, I have to do my gamer stuff. I have to do some runs and spend some activity. Oh, wait a second. Do we have game audio? We do. Okay. I decided, instead of doing separate audio channels for the game and for my browser and for other separate things, I'm just gonna go back to using all desktop audio in one channel because it was annoying me that I couldn't figure out where the audio alerts come from when someone does a follow on my channel. I can't tell if it's coming from Twitch. I can't tell if it's coming from OBS. There probably is a way to figure that out, but I haven't figured it
The sky
out
and
yet.
soil communicate through raindrops, just as people do through.
Anyway, Timex, I think, was here on Friday. But it was a fun little stream, checking out all the new stuff that we got with this new update. And I broke my rule. I broke my rule. I normally never do gacha pulls on stream because it's my own form of personal protest against gacha mechanics in games. But I decided to go ahead and use the free special anniversary 10 pulls that they gave us. And I got Loggerhead, so that was nice. The new 5-star. I love her design. I love that it's another weird design instead of just a boring anime character. It's like an actual interesting design. Yep, was here. Yay! That was a fun time. And Chameleon is here too. Hello! I hope you're having a good day. Good to see you here. I have a little scene here to get a prize, it looks like. Okay, Han Jiang asked you to help demonstrate some of his fireworks and firecrackers to the crowd. Just then, you noticed a small firework had fallen into his cauldron. Try to extinguish the fuse, loudly warn everyone, grab Han Jiang. Grab Han Jiang? Despite Han Jiang's loud protests, you pull him out, and soon after he crumbles into a pile of incense ashes in your hands. By the time he slips back into the cauldron, the firework has just burned out. What the heck? They typed this out so nonchalantly. Did I kill the lizard? What the frick? The sun is setting now, but it was good. Oh, good. A good day was had. That's nice. Rewards! Click on things to get rewards. Let's see. Oh yes, and we get the stuff in the store every day. This has been very nice. I'm a little bit low on resources. Not like actually low, but like I like to have a real healthy amount of inventory of things. And I've used quite a few things. I've used quite a lot of materials in order to do 2 last-minute rushed Euphoria upgrades. I will show them to you now. I decided suddenly that I wanted to do Pickles. I can't remember if that was on stream or not. I did Pickles Euphoria. I did someone else's. Or maybe I brought several characters. That's what it was. I went through my list of characters, okay? I went through the list of characters that I've built, and I started looking for the characters that I had left at R9. And I wanted to see which one of them I should bring from R9 to R10. And so I was carefully going through and picking different ones that I thought were the most important. And it kind of used a lot of stuff. Not a ton. But not a small amount either. Oh! I decided to unlock Anon Lee's Euphoria. Because basically all of the stuff I just described was because I was running into a serious wall in Reveries of the Rain. Right over here. All of them. I mean, that's the eventual goal, Kino Cocoon, but I can only do so many at once. And, good to see you here. I was struggling, so I had already finished 201 and 202, and at 203, I was seriously struggling because I just don't have a lot of the characters that people were using. It is a wall, isn't it? Okay, I'm not the only one. But as you can see, everyone's like, oh, use Kakania, use Tuesday. Well, guess what? I don't have them. I don't even have Willow. Not having 3 of the top 5 characters recommended for this stage really stinks. It hurts so bad. I think I tried out like this kind of team. Timex. Oh, Timex, do you not have Kakania or Tuesday? I don't have Willow either. And Chameleon stuck here too. Man, it's a rough time. You get punched in the face by Spathodia so bad. It's a bad time. What else did I try? I don't have Flutter Page available for this fight unless I can beat 202 with something else. My Sotheby was able to tank it actually pretty good. Fatutu can tank it, I guess. We're not going to dive into it right now because I really do want to do the story. But I need to defeat 202 with a different team than I had. I figure because I want to make Flutter Page available for 203. Yeah, certain cards buff the boss. If you use a debuff card, that gives more damage reduction to the boss or something like that. You did 203 without their Flutter Page? Alright. Maybe I will keep on trying. I will keep on trying and trying. I was surprised at myself. I was able to get level 10 of the plant helper boss, whatever thingy. I was able to beat it with a really simple team. It was like Sotheby, Anon Lee, Jessica, and Druvis. I took that team and I was like, this is not going to work. There's no way. And it finally did.
There they are.
Let's see. Timex says 203 was Cornbloom source for me. Interesting.
Let's get it over quick.
And 2 filler. That's really wild. Oh, man.
I'll do the cook for you.
Should I go in? Even though I named the stream, check out the new event story? I feel bad.
The sky and the soil communicate through raindrops.
The source does very well. Impressive. I'm trying to remember what Timex has told us about their account and how they build it. But yeah, look at that. My Mountain Ghost is up to 10 now. I got through the last final stage for it. So that's nice. Also, I managed to get a lot of the rewards for Voyages of Volatility. I'm sure people will be proud of me for that. Ha 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 ha. My 200 teams were before Flutter Page was released. Oh. You don't have the extra stages done. I thought I saw something on that. So... Unfortunately, I can't improve the Star Afflatus boss. But, if you do the extra level, I'm assuming it makes it even stronger, right? Do you think that's worth doing so I can... Oh, it doesn't make it stronger, it's just for 1 key. Yeah, so I'm not gonna mess with that during the stream, but I'll remember to do it later. Man. Now I kind of just want to do this. Lucy, Corn, Cacania, Vila. Well, like I said, I don't have Cacania. So... let me just take a look. So, but you did use Cornbloom, huh? That's... I find that part of it very interesting. I'll use v2.5. I think I used Vila already. Oh, bring 2 sustain units is what you're thinking, maybe? Yeah, it's really nice to be able to deal with the ultimates using Cornbloom's seal. Huh. I do
Battery
have
check.
Lucy available right now. Maybe I should just do 203 and then with whatever leftovers I have, go back to 202 and redo it. A sustain. Oh yeah, Pickles. I have Euphoria for him now. And now he has some kind of position specific attributes to him. Alland Front is mineral if it takes an action. Pickles casts an additional rank 2 Hedonism Implement to attack the enemy with the highest HP percentage. Hedonism Implement is the balloon thingy. Best Boy Award, indeed. By the way, I had forgotten that I'd turned off a bunch of chat alerts. So stream elements will be a little bit more talkative this stream than recent streams. Just a warning. Oh, and also, if anyone else is new to the stream or hasn't been here since last Friday, if you mouse over the screen, you will see a closed captioning option now. So you can take advantage of that if you would like. What healer is worth it, huh? I mean... Yeah, it's like, should I bring Pickles or should I bring someone else who's gonna help with sustain? So... I guess I do have Vila, and she just won't be available for 202. CC is on. I have it on my stream as I look at it with my eyeballs. I have Sotheby, so I can take Vila for this one. I see what you're saying. And CC is on, Kinoko-kun says.
We make an ideal team.
Isn't it insane that we need 2 healers for this stage? Wouldn't you say that the game might be a little bit broken if this is the state of things right now? It's just wild to me. Okay, so v2.5 does mental, reality, and reality. So Vila will not get her ult up super fast, but that's fine. Never mind, Twitch hates me, it just turned on. Oh, okay. You don't? Timex, what do you mean? Can you be specific? I don't what? My brain can't keep up with what I said 1 minute ago. Oh well. Oh, you don't necessarily need 2 healers? That's what we're talking about, of course. I mean, I brought in I tried, did I try more than 1 healer? I'm trying to remember now. How is it possible that Saturday is so long ago in my memory, even though it was just 2 days
Join
ago?
with us, comrades.
You would switch to plant. Switch what to plant? Oh, the boss helper? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. So, plant boss. I have the thing here. When Mountain Ghost casts an ultimate, the main target gets petrified for 1 round. I can't remember if Spathodea can be petrified. I had it on top before, and I was looking at it, and it's like 25% chance to cast that incantation again. Doesn't feel that useful to me, but I guess if it's immune, okay. If it's immune, then this isn't useful at all. At least this one is at least partially useful. And I have some health stuff on as well to help with sustain. Ugh. Yeah, if the boss was not immune to crowd controls, then we wouldn't be having this issue, would we?
Finally, some interesting work.
Anyway, a reminder to all viewers, I allow gentle backseating. Just kind of, I like the channel to have a vibe of we are all kind of trying to learn about the game together and giving each other some information if someone else doesn't have a piece of information. But we respect each other's gaming decisions. Remember that. I think I'm gonna want to buff Lucy the whole time. What? Oh! What the frick? Why am I here? Thank you for letting me know. That's the kind of thing that I definitely am okay with people letting me know. Remind myself of all this.
Finally, some interesting work.
Oh, you avoid using buffs. I thought that her thing was just related to... Oh, wait. It's over here. Wait, where's the thing? Oh. Ah. Okay, I think for the first few times I tried this, I was only paying attention to the debuff or healing causing wheel to be added to the enemy. But this is also bad, isn't it, huh? Oof. What a mess. But I guess debuffs, we don't care, or something. Man. This fight stinks. Kikania solved that part. That's so rough. How dare they? Ugh. Why did I bring Vila? I mean, she does passive healing, I guess. Yike-a-roonies. Oh, Genesis damage bypasses the wheel.
This one should do.
Loading. Roddy's just rated with 4 viewers.
Hello, Rodis. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, welcome, raiders. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. I wish that I had something set up so that I could see what people were playing recently, just automatically. But if I give you a shout out, I can see that you were playing Reverse 1999 as well. I hope you had a fun stream. Was it a nice time? Thank you so much for the raid. We are up to some reverse 1999 as well, as you can see. I just started. I'm banging my head against the wall. That is Reveries of the Rain 200-3. We allow some gentle backseating here. And just want to have kind of a learning experience so people can learn from each other and figure out how best to play the game the way they want to play it. Radis says, yes, I got through some of the event before my newbie status got me unable to continue. Oh no! Well, welcome to the game. Yay, new players! Aw, man. It stinks when you get locked out of limited event content just because you started recently. Actually, my husband Dor was running into that just this past weekend. He installed Infinity Nikki, and he wanted to play the new event stuff, but he literally just started playing the game, so some things were more doable than others. Anyway, definitely take care of yourself after your stream. Otsukare-sama. And everyone who is watching, make sure you also, take a break and stretch, get something to drink and all that. But otherwise, welcome, welcome, welcome. I like to stream Reverse 1999 and Honkai Star Rail and a little bit of Infinity Nikki. I'm especially excited about the new Infinity Nikki update that's going to be showing up within the next 24 hours. So I'll probably be streaming that very soon. But I like to do online mahjong every once in a while, and the odd game if I'm feeling like shaking things up. So, yeah. Okay, so... Oh, she has reality damage and mental damage dodge mechanics. Of course she does.
Whose heart is beating so loud?
Charging.
Oh, what if I did... no, I'll just do this.
For you, Emperor.
I was planning on doing the event story for this stream, and I think I still will, but I started talking about Reveries of the Rain and got the itch to just play it.
You are not welcome here. Hey, I'm the support staff.
Alright. And then, let's see. A weird thing happened this past weekend where when I did the randomly changing the cards thing over here, I could swear that it was giving me the same cards again, but I didn't record it so I could keep track. Oh, the damage is low. Oh, you know what? You know what? I just thought of something. Let's restart. Let's restart, because I have a suspicion. What if the side tubes are wrong? I noticed that keeps happening with Reveries of the Rain. Oh, no, the side tubes are correct. Unless we want to change this to something. It's probably fine. Huh. Yeah, I know that reroll will try to force one of each card if possible. It was weird. There were some times where I was trying to get a card to show up, and I did 3 rerolls, and the card never showed up all 3 times. It was really strange. Is this the best... I guess this is the best side tube for her. It does have healing done. But is it the best side tube for this fight, is the other question. Oh, it's like the opposite of this one. That's funny. Oh no, this is the debuff one, so that's not going to work for her. But it's funny that it's like literally the same, a similar kind of thing. It's not guaranteed if you are holding another card like ult. Yeah. I think it did happen once when I was holding an ult, but I think it happened with sometime else when I wasn't. And that was especially just mind-boggling to me. I did not understand why I was having that issue. Lucy, huh? Are we sure Lucy is the call here? Was there a special card? I don't believe so. No. Are we sure that Lucy is the call here? My problem with Lucy is that she's good if you can, like, finish off smaller enemies and everything. I wish that Windsong could do something. You know, Spathidia didn't look like she was actually immune to crowd control. I don't know.
It depends on the budget.
I wonder. So, oh, resistances. Oh, that's what's up. She's only weak to seal and sleep. Isn't that interesting? I think that's interesting, where it's like really specific on which kinds of resistances there are. Yeah. Why is it called sleep? I think those are two different things. I want to say. Oops, I backed out. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, let me think about this. I thought that we had a unit that did sleep, but I might be mistaken.
Join with us, comrades.
Timex says they're finally done with their Reveries of the Rain 200-3 run. Baby Blue uses Nightmare? Okay. Argus, Korn, Lasource, and 37. Argus. Okay, I need to figure out how Argus works. I get confused by her, if I'm being real with you. 37... I mean, she does Genesis damage. That's something. And Argus does have a little bit of extra action, and that's kind of it.
Oh look, here's another one.
Right. I wouldn't say it's wild, but it is like if you're willing for her to die, which she did, and that's fine. If it clears it, then you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Whose part this card should do?
Da 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 da. I'm just gonna start off with a
I
buff,
admire your courage. A new hypothesis.
and then I promise I won't do it again later. The other three, though, are the real team comp.
Sharp thing.
Yeah, Argus and Corngloom and Lasource. Lasource is just there for... Oh yeah, she has a -3 Moxie or -5 Moxie on her ult. I forget how many it is. Very interesting. Oh man. I want to use this, Maybe I'll just move it around. Maybe that's... I don't know. Or maybe I'll save these. Moxie Drain -5. Okay, so it is -5. I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I don't know. What if?
Oh look, here's another one.
Wait. Nope.
This conch should do.
There we go. Do this. Okay.
A good point.
We're not afraid of you.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
benefits
The
of field
Virgin
mapping.
thing that I have is, like, different and whatever. Alright, what have we got? Okay. So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I like that. That's nice.
We share the same dream.
Actually, Vitutu makes this fight tough, as you don't really want to cast debuffs or buffs in this fight. Yeah. Like, she does some stuff passively, at least, but...
We share the same dream.
Okay. I wish I had a Cornbloom card that I could move around. Unfortunately, I do not.
An academic question.
At least this will be a good ult. Maybe. I think.
To a brighter future for everyone.
La Source. That is really interesting. I could look at that. I feel like after I'm done with this try, I do want to check out the event story though. So maybe like we could do one of each, go back and forth. Okay. Could be better, could be worse, perhaps. I don't know.
Billion.
That's more damage than Lucy? Yeah. Good. Unfortunately, Cornbloom was nowhere near close to getting her ult ready for this. Oops.
I hear something.
I'm staring at the screen and like, what do I do? It's so funny.
Whose heart is beating so loud?
A new hypothesis.
Agents have guns. It's called agents have guns. It's called common sense. Radio waves
everywhere.
No other study could show you this.
Everywhere.
You are not welcome here.
Yay, heals! We love the heals.
Don't worry.
Woof! Oh boy. Spathadia is putting Miss Aim on us, even though there's only one of her. Okay. Do what you want to do, Spathadia, I guess. That's fine. I could do this.
You want me to?
It applies to all AoEs. Man, that's really silly. That doesn't feel fair, if I'm understanding it correctly. I'm not attacking multiple targets if my AoE is hitting one target. Ah, semantics in video games is so weird. I'm just gonna move cards around. Is that a smart thing to do? I don't even know. What would be worse? Using this card and giving Spathadia more damage taken reduction stacks? Or not using it and then Cornbloom takes damage because of the fire thing. Move the card? Yeah. Oh, this is terrifying. Like, I want to heal, but healing is actually bad for us. Ah! It's just so not fun. Oh, I'm gonna use this card instead. This is fine to leave.
A good point.
We'll find our home one day. Oh, be careful.
Healing.
Taking
Healing.
another
More healing. Come on, more healing. Cornbloom. Cornbloom's low. Cornbloom is... Ooh. Cornbloom is a little bit low. Oh, boy. Okay. Cornbloom survived. Amazing. What's this? Disconcert cannot gain Moxie. Haha, doesn't matter. I already got the ult. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That's pretty good. Taking an unusual amount of damage, really. Maybe she's R10. I'll check after this fight. I'm not sure if I included her in my batch of R10 upgrades. Oh, I think she's missing Euphoria, actually. So maybe we'll do that after this. That might be it. Oh, lordy. I want to heal her, but I'm afraid of healing anyone. This is so scary. Okay. Yeah. I think this is considered a heal if you have to situation.
I admire your courage.
That is what I shall do. Should I wait on the seal until later? Nah. Oh. Ulting before Windsong would probably be better. Does she, like, inflict anything cool when she ults also? Seal works on the thresholds. Oh, like, what am I thinking here? Seal is a control. And this says something about stuff. Okay, what thresholds are you... Like, the HP thresholds for Spathadia? Oh! It'll automatically cast an ultimate. Right. That's why. I understand now.
We should listen to what people say.
Okay. Let's
An academic
go!
For the good of all.
Go, 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 go.
Always hide in careless words. Listen carefully. You are not welcome here.
Okay.
Limited scale, infinite lines.
I love Windsong's new ultimate animation. Look at it. It's so pretty.
Behold.
I love her new skin. Her garment, I mean. Yes. Could be doing better, but I'm mostly satisfied.
Retreat.
Oof.
What?
Don't touch the device.
Oof. All right. Goodness. Ugh. This is so difficult. I'm gonna heal if an ally is below 50%. I figure that's probably a good time for that to happen.
A new hypothesis. Together, we are fearless. The benefits of field mapping.
You don't need to rush Cornbloom ult, by the way? Okay. 5-turn resistance. I don't know what you mean by 5-turn resistance. Oh, I'm glad I healed Fatutu. That was clearly the right call. Oh my goodness. 334 HP left. No. Oh dear. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. And I have no heals. Isn't that nice? Golly. This fight stinks. It's very bad, actually. No, no, no. That's I keep on just being all right with gentle backseating, or with normal backseating, but let's be chill. Even though I'm struggling here, I do want to just kind of play it through. Thank you. I have a bad habit of just kind of going along with things and forgetting that I had put down boundaries, you know what I mean?
We share the same dream.
Let's have fun. Man, this fight is what I would call unfun. I feel like it's safe to say that it is unfun, right? 'Cause man.
to a brighter future for everyone.
This fight is very unfair. Worst part is that there are worse. Oh boy.
Taking another look?
Oof, Fatutu's not gonna last this. Yeah. What an unfun fight. Well, I have more than one healer. Oh, I didn't get Cornbloom's ult up in time. Let's see, what would I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't get any heal cards. What the heck? Well, I want to see how far I get if I do this.
We are like-minded.
Oops. Oh, 3 turns of seal resistance. Oh, that's what's up. What a stupid fight. This is a stupid fight. It is very stupid.
Whose heart is beating so loud?
Makes no sense.
We are like-minded.
An academic question.
Absolutely ridiculous. Let's go have fun with the event story.
Don't be so serious. Talking out tends to go down. Keep up the pace.
Limited scale, infinite lines. Calculating
I
distance.
guess if you use La Source, it doesn't matter if there's seal resistance because you're just taking away Moxie, right? You're not putting seal on Spathadia, you're just taking away the Moxie. I could see that being a strategy. Oh, there's Moxie resistance? Let's take a look. I mean, if there was Moxie resistance, I don't understand how Timax would bring La Source for that. What do they call Moxie resistance? Is it something else? Like... It isn't stated, yeah. So you do get hit with the ult at the thresholds. And I guess that's why La Source is good. Very curious. Otherwise, there'd be no reason to bring La Source, right?
Communicate through raindrops. Just as people.
Inflict Moxie -5 on the target hit. May I ask, Timax, what the stats are for your La Source and what side tube you're using? They want me to use her 5-star signature. Melania works too if you need DPS. That would be nice. She takes Moxie away from the enemy that way. R10? Wow. I mean, since you can't bring them up to I3, it would make sense. Well, well. And, Timax, you brought Cornbloom, right? I think. Yeah, Cornbloom. How am I doing here? I think I might be short on the special thing. Oh, I have just enough. I bet it's because it's a 5-star character, so the Euphoria isn't as expensive. Thank goodness. I'm just gonna do this real quick before I forget. I feel like it'll be well worth it. It's a good investment. Argus does do a lot of passive damage, yeah. Look at this artwork! I like all the blue flowers on the headset. You have this combination of nature and technology together. That's really gorgeous, honestly. I like that. I've used so many materials over the past week, it feels like, because of this Euphoria situation. Oof. I'm gonna make sure I have one extra here, and then I'll use it. Alright. Wabam! So what kind of stuff does she do? At the end of the round, if this unit was not attacked for the round, gain Moxie +1. Neat! At the end of the round, inflict 1 stack of weakness on enemy units, which is damage bonus minus 25%. Oh, love it. 1 stack of weakness on enemy units that did not attack this unit during the round. Oh. Gain an additional damage dealt plus 10% against enemies holding stats down, negative status, or control status. Sweet. I think yeah, I don't know. It's nice that Fatutu applies control status against the enemy, but the fact that you have to use her cards is a little tricky. So it might be another situation where I bring Losaurus instead of Fatutu, possibly. When casting Uninvited Reviewer, the ult, penetration rate plus 30% for herself. Right before casting the ult, inflict critical defense minus 20% on the target for 2 rounds. Alright. That sounds great. Look at that! I've got my Cornbloom all ready to— wait, I don't. Oh no. I'm using so much resources. But Cornbloom is so good. She deserves this. She truly does. As you can see, though, I am running out. The DPS loss for running Losaurus. Well, Timex made it work. And I feel like Timex doesn't have a super crazy account. Okay, as usual, everybody, you can get your resonance guides from the following page. Let's go over to Chrome real quick. Here you go. If you are interested in this resonance guide, here it is. I'm going to pin this because I was lost and didn't have a resonance guide to rely on for a long time until someone here in chat told me about this one. Okay. Cornbloom is plant. Oh, 5-star. There we go. And here you go. So you just highlight it, and then you copy that. And then we go back to the game, and I don't forget to go back to the game in the stream. I'm a good streamer, and I remember these things. We go to load settings, use resonance plan, and copy-paste that code. Confirm, and there you have it. Cornbloom was 60% of your damage. Wow. Cornbloom is so cool. Yay! Okay, fine. Let's go in and try it out. I am kind of tempted. Wait, but like, I don't know. I'm not sure if I can do Losaurus upgrading immediately. That feels like a lot of resources to throw into Losaurus. Just to get through 203? Curse this game! How dare they? I'm running low. Ever since Kinoko-kun told me I need to bring a bunch of my characters to R10, now I'm running out of these things. Sonorous, Nell, and I have 5 crystal caskets left. 5. I'm nervous. Let me see how many of those things you get from the crystal caskets do you need to get to R10? Is it 2 or 1? Does anyone remember? You need just one? Okay. Man. If I have 5 crystal caskets, and I still have other characters that I need to bring up to R10, is Lasource worth it? Or do I bring Lasource to R9 and leave that there? I feel like this is what made me like build, you know, Darly Clatter and Betty and Bunny Bunny and Oliver Fogg. Those are all characters. No, wait, actually Oliver Fogg, I think I did it just because I felt like it. But Betty I built because of struggling. Darly Clatter and Leilani I built because I was struggling. But they were a decent investment. Maybe not a huge, great investment, but they still helped through some rough times. And then Bunny Bunny I had for some rough times also. Oh boy. You understand Leilani and Darly, yeah. This ult is so interesting. Betty, I'm trying to remember...
Oh, I'm sorry. Just a minute. I'll find another place for these costumes right now.
I'm trying to remember. If I'm being honest, this might have been a really desperate attempt. I think I was just kind of copying someone else's free-to-play metacomp from YouTube. And I didn't really know what I was doing. It's really annoying how it's all just one target. After casting ultimate, Moxie +1 for the ally with the lowest Moxie. And only a shield for 1. And it's not even a shield. Wait, no, the shield is the ultimate, right? Her ultimate grants a shield for 1 ally. It's so funny. Okay, for the sake of everyone else who is struggling with 200-3, I shall journey into the unknown. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Ah. There you go. Going from R9 to R10 will cost us 1 of my 5 remaining crystal caskets. We're doing it. I'm doing it for you! Okay. Let's go. If I'm at least, you know, doing something with all of that, then surely it will be worth it. Please let someone gain something out of all of this. What afflatus? Plant? 3-star. Okay. Plant 3-star. There she is, the source. Alright. Survivability, I'd say. That's the way I wanna play her. Okay. Use Resonance Plan. Let me try this again. Alright. Wait a second. Resonance level max. Wait, do they want me to use a special thing? No, surely not. Okay, I'll just, like, stare at the guide off screen here where you guys can't see it. and then I'll do it manually. Let me make sure it's the right amount. So it's 7 across, 7 down, 7 across, 7 down, or 7 across, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that should work. I don't understand why I'm having an issue. How strange. We're building La Source, everybody. It's happening. OMG, it's happening. I'm gonna bring her into the fight, and she's gonna throw her clay pot at the enemy. Almost there. I have never brought a 3-star character to R10 before. This is so weird. Okay. Here she is, the little tiny La Source that could. I'm ready to try this. And I will reward myself with the event story afterwards, whether I win or lose. Oh boy. Come on out. Here she is, everybody.
I got the whole jar of water.
I got the whole jar of water. Can someone teach me how to use Argus real quick? I know that I've used her myself a few times. But I don't know, like, how... Oh, Kinoko-kun just got her. I need to get a feel for when and how to use her ultimate. It says that... Okay, so pinpointed is kind of a part... You want the debuff to be on the enemy before you ult the enemy, right? Like, I was able to figure that much out. And, it increases the pinpoint status by 5 stacks. So, pinpoint status shows you the duration and it shows you the stacks as 2 numbers on top of each other. And I don't know which number is which. I don't know which one's the duration and which one's the stacks. Oh, you couldn't cast it at all this stage? You were avoiding all the debuff casts. That's a good point. So you just literally never did pinpoint? Interesting. Okay. Just follow-ups and yeah. What a wild and crazy team this is. Do I want to bring Vila or do I want to bring someone else? That's another thing. You need someone AP free. This is true. Someone who passively provides things. Goat God, double casting your skills. 25% chance of that, right? Yeah. I mean, maybe I bring 37? I don't know. I could give it a try. Oh, also keep in mind that this is not maxed out Goat God. This is only level 10. It's not super duper Goat God. Okay. Oh, you wouldn't suggest 37? Okay. Wait, 10 is max. Oh, that's right. You told me that, it doesn't get stronger for doing the extra stage. Right. It's just rewards is the only reason you would be doing that. So Vila does give us passive stuff. I mean, Tooth Fairy also gives passive stuff, but Vila gives passive healing. Oh, a 6 isn't a bad idea. I'm trying to remember. He passively gives buffs. Does he passively give debuffs? Maybe not. Yeah, you know what? Vila for the extra heals passively will help. I'm terrified.
Some interesting work.
Oh, does 6's I3 do passive debuffs? That sounds right. Man. This is terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Hey, Argus gets this one. That's nice.
I hear some mine.
Goes loaded.
You want... What does chance position on team mean? Oh, change position on team is what you meant to say. I getcha. I getcha. Can you remind me again why that position is important? Like, I always prefer, instead of telling me what positions to do, just tell me what the things are that are happening, and then I make the decision to change those positions. You know what I'm saying? Plant Myth raises incantation level on position 1 and 2. I wish we could look at the ghost's stuff. Oh, I guess we can. Wonderful. What excellent user interface. Maybe it's in here. Timex, have you joined our Discord? Because you could join it and then you'll see me on there and you can DM me the sheet. Let me see here. I need to freaking get the stupid thing set up. There we go. Oh, I think I heard of this. I looked at it and went, that doesn't help, but maybe it'll help someone else. Let me see. So, this is Reverie's P0 clears database. So, I mean, and when they say P0, they're talking about 6-star P0 specifically. Reverie's 6 stars at P0 clears database. Now I'll pin this one. Ta-da! I love sharing information. And everybody used Caconia. If you get stuck on a stage, you can see what other people use. That's right. Always compare with other players. But then if they have characters you don't have, don't worry about it too much. Oh, here it is. Starting from rounds 1, 2, and at every 4 rounds thereafter. Oh. Cool. And I guess... Sure. Right. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I took the team comp from there, just removed Caconia from it. Ooh. Okay, everybody.
Finally,
Wish me luck.
interesting work.
What an absolutely beastly boss this is. What if I put pinpoint on Spathadia at the beginning of the fight, and I didn't do this incantation at all for the rest of the fight, but we just start out with penetrating eye.
Guns loaded.
Whose heart is beating?
Just that one time. And then we get to take advantage of the advantage that we have for the first 2 or 3 rounds. There's a few different things that only happen during the first couple rounds. You would take 10% more damage? No, it doesn't do that. That's heals and buffs do that. Yeah, it's wheel. Burst her at the end of the stage kind of situation. Interesting. Okay, so the number on top is the number of rounds that are left, and the number below is how many stacks there are. So the first stack, let me see. After being attacked by a rank 1, 2, 3, or rankless incantation, 2, 3, 4, or 1 stacks are added to this status. So when Argus is attacked. The existing stacks do not refresh in duration when new stacks are added this way. And the only way... I think... Does Argus's... I guess you didn't use Argus's ult, huh? Right. Her ult refreshes the duration. That's the whole thing. Okay. Right. So, I don't see enough attack cards. This looks like it's full, but it's not, apparently. I'm clicking on the boss ult, the goat god, and it's not coming out. No! See this? You see what I'm looking at here? I swear. Precast prevents you from re-rolling! It's precast that's doing that. Thank you. Man. That's rough. And this thing is like 50% chance to change all of the incantations to precast, right? Yeah, thanks for letting me know, Kinoko-kun. I just, you know, as I said, I want this to be a learning stream. Man, what do you do? Well, I could do this and get rid of one of the fiery incantations. Or I could do this and then Vila would have a little bit of Moxie. But she would get Moxie this way also.
I admire your courage.
Yeah, that's what was going on. Okay.
Shh. I hear something.
So when you have a situation like this, do you just start moving things around? Unfinished tuning will help? I don't know the names of the tuning. Can you describe what tuning you mean? I can't remember the names, because I literally don't change it as often as anyone. The Windsong one. There you go. That means more to me. Alrighty. I guess... Now that I think about it, let's do this.
I will remember.
Wait, that's not right.
I admire your courage.
The good tuning. Wait, that'll help with this team that doesn't use Windsong? I mean, if you say so. There we go. Both of the characters got Moxie that way. Alright, what else do I want to do? Maybe move Lasource's card again.
Whose heart is beating so loud?
I suppose. I think I'll do that.
For you and for us.
Agents have guns.
You can delete bad cards and add cards to Cornbloom and Lasource. That does make sense, because it's like, I want specific cards, as opposed to any of the rest of the cards. I have specific characters that I want their cards. I can see that. That makes sense. There we go, now the ult's ready to go. They're all precast again. Shucks.
We share the same dream.
Guns loaded.
There's no Lasource cards. No.
Shh. I hear something.
There's only one team that benefits more from the first tuning, and that's Impromptu, as the cards are buffed. Only one team? What? That seems a little extreme to claim, but that seems a bit generalized.
To a brighter future for everyone.
Bullseye. Agents have guns. It's called common sense.
One day I will actually do damage on this boss, I swear.
Retreat. What? I can't make the call?
Amazing! An actual Lasource card. Just in time! Thank goodness! Wait, not in time. No! That's too bad. Too bad. I'll just do this for now, because using it next turn isn't going to help me that much. Alright.
Trail's still warm.
We've got a meta debate going on in the chat now. Oh boy. Everybody play nice. What do I do here?
Whose heart is beating so loud?
I kind of want to heal. Because it's an ult, you know? Ults are scary. Oh boy. This is scary. Yeah. Yeah. Well, no. I will hold back. Spathodea is not as strong as she has been before.
Guns loaded.
It'll be fine. Surely.
Hilarious.
Don't waste my time.
Oh, I was smart and used Lasource's attack first. I wasn't even thinking that hard about it.
Radio waves are everywhere.
Don't waste my time.
Everywhere.
Here comes the ult. Okay. It's fine. I could use Seal. I'm getting the ults in at an awkward time, you know? That's a little tricky. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know how this team works. I'm confused. I feel like I haven't done any damage. But that's because I haven't done the ults yet, I guess. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna give it a try and not worry about waiting for specific instructions. Because I want to play this game. Something like that.
Secrets always hide in careless work. Listen carefully.
There's some damage there.
Agents have guns. It's called common Lariat.
Ooh. Argus is a little bit low. Can I get some heals? Thank you. Good. Is that enough? Hopefully. Okay. Alrighty. Man. And their seal is still on there, so even though we're gonna hit the threshold, it'll be okay. Everything will be fine. Oh, they have precast on them. Dang it. Darn it. It's nice that Cornbloom is putting passive debuffs on the enemy. That's nice. I approve.
I hear your wish.
I don't have enough attack cards, so I'm just gonna use this.
I hear something.
Like, whatever. Weakness is very strong.
You don't drink this every day.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Agents have guns. It's called common sense.
Good heals. Ouch. Vila took a little bit, but that's fine. We're almost max heals. Max HP.
It's gonna break.
Okay. I think I hold on to Los Sources here because next turn, yeah. La 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 la.
Whose heart is beating so loud? Made it feel mind? Fine.
This is okay and good.
Agents have guns. It's called radio waves are everywhere. Oh, you deserve it. Everywhere. Hilarious.
Let me see here. Yeah. Oh, today is like rain. We're gonna start getting rain at the end of my stream, and it's gonna last all the way till the night. Rough. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, the boss has seal resistance up. What'll I do? I'm so scared. Oh no, I'm in trouble. Psych. I'm not. Because we have a superhero on our team. It seems.
Fine.
No, I don't need to do that.
Like a fountain.
I'm afraid of all the fire happening over here, though. Wait a second. Do they take... I have a question. Chat? You know how there's fire on the incantation dock and everything? Does the character whose card that is take more damage if the card is a rank 3 versus a rank 2 or a rank 1? So there's no difference. So that means if you have two cards that are identical and they're both burning, you can put them together, and that means you have less cards that are burning, right? And that works in your favor. Yeah. It's all coming together. I'm gonna use this so I can get rid of it. And I'll move this over so that Vila gets more moxie. La Source! She's amazing! She's wonderful! Argus didn't have any follow-up attack there. Does she only have a follow-up attack if you have a certain amount of something in the AP bar? Interesting. Add a ranked incantation to the base spell queue based on the total ranks of the incantations played. Huh. Oh, if it's less than 3, then there isn't one, perhaps. Very interesting. Okay, and now there's seal resistance up, and we're just gonna keep on doing our best. I really can't stand this fight. This fight sucks, but we're getting through it. We're doing what we can to get through it. It really sucks, but we do what we can. How about I do this so that I keep doing that thing I'm talking about, you know? Look at this. Look at this. And then look at that. See what I did there? I'm a genius. I'd like Vila to stop taking so much damage. But I don't want to give the enemy more unsparing. Sorry, Vila. Wait. Darn. I wish I had an Argus or an Allosaurus card to move around, but I don't. Ooh. Okay, there's something.
Hilarious.
Resetting the turn and moving a card beforehand? But like, instead of telling me what you think I should do, tell me the information you think I'm missing. Let's try that out. Why do you think I should do that, you know? Oh, let's see here. So what you thought earlier was correct. About... Oh, right. Giving the AP and thus Moxie to another unit. Right. I think I'm following you. Yeah. Let's get healed up, everybody. I'll use this next turn. This is gonna take forever. Oh my gosh, we're at round 10 out of 20. This is gonna take forever. I'm screwed.
Whose heart is beating so loud?
Yikes. Big ol' yikes. I don't like the stupid precast thing.
Hilarious.
Hilarious.
Pigeons have guns. It's called common sense.
Vila, you're kind of low on health. I'm a little bit worried here. Oof, she's down to 50%. I'm not pleased.
It's gonna break.
Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's cool. Now we can do seal. Everything's fine.
We should listen to what people say.
More precast. Are you for
We should
real?
listen to what people say.
Are you for real?
Time to get to business.
Shh. I hear something.
Yikes.
Secrets always hide. in
Go,
careless
Cornbloom.
hands.
Do a lot of damage here if you don't mind. I'd really like that.
Don't waste my time.
Radio waves are everywhere.
Heals, heals, heals. Okay. Alright. Again, precast! How many precast rounds have I had? Is anyone keeping track? This is ridiculous. Ridiculous! Boo. I feel like my brain overloads when I play this game.
I always hit my mark.
Let's do... Well, I mean, it's an ultimate, it's
I always
fine.
hit my mark.
Made it to your mind?
Trail's still warm. Time to get to business. You can run, but you can't hide.
Alright, after this fight, I will take a break, and then I will start the main story. This fight
Don't miss
sucks.
with Texas.
I think we can all agree.
Don't waste my time.
I guess I should have healed less, or something. How in the world did Spathadia get 7 unsparing? I feel like I did not do 7 heals, but maybe I did. Man. Seal is still there, okay. Oh, she still gets stacks from other things? That's so rough! Let me see. After ultimate. The ultimate does it. Great. I'm gonna hold on to La Source's ult until I need it. I have a proof of concept team for this. Yeah, that's right. I have hope. Never give up. Never surrender.
Fine. Who's hard? Shh. Made it to your mind? Oh, you deserve it. Agents have guns. It's called...
Man, oh man.
Oh, you deserve it.
I'm looking forward to opening up my Discord for actual community discussion so we can talk about this stuff off stream also. I swear it's gonna happen soon. I finished up the trip I was on, and I am here, and I have a lot of things I want to do with stream, but I will make sure that we have actual community discussion opened up on the Discord as a priority. And I'm gonna use that nebulous word, soon. Everyone's favorite word. Oh. Oh, hey, I can reshuffle the cards if I want to. I don't really need to, though. I'm fine. Why is it that one of these turns I actually have the cards I want and it's precast? It's not precast.
Whoa! Like a fountain.
Go, La Source!
Made it to your mind?
You are our hero. Oh, we're gonna have seal resistance for the next few turns, so we don't really need Cornbloom's ult. I'm gonna do this. Because why not? Or should I heal? Ooh! Might as well add TM while we're at it. TM. TM. TM? TF. TM or TF? T... Trademark? Trademark soon. There you go. You get it. Alright. I'm gonna do this just because I feel weird just leaving ults in the tray. Did they call it a deck? The spell deck? That's what it is, right? There's the spell deck at the bottom of the screen, and then the thing that is where you put your cards is called the spell queue.
Don't waste my time. You can run, but you can't hide.
Oof. Oof. Do we get the ult? Do we get ulted? I think so. Let's find out together. Here it is. Yep.
Shut up.
Oh! We survived! Oh my gosh! Oh, lordy. Lordy, lordy, lordy. So we're at round 15, and we have her down to 50% health. Now this I'm not 100% on, but I believe Vila ult counts as a buff for Spathidia? Oh. What do we call it? It says mass buff. It is? Ew. Gross. That stinks. So maybe Vila's not the choice. What about Sotheby or something? I know that I want to keep Sotheby for 200-2, but at this point I'm desperate. You've been seeing the Spathidia stacks rise? Okay. We have learned something. Okay. I'm getting it. Why are they always precast when I want to actually reshuffle the deck? I hate this. One healer's enough for sure. Ooh, just LaSource? But she doesn't have passive healing. She doesn't passively heal, does she? You can do 6, I guess. He can give passive buffs, and one of those buffs is a heal. Oy, 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 oy. Goodness. Does anyone watch a streamer who says goodness, or am I the only streamer you've ever seen that says goodness? Let me know, chat. I'm curious. I want to heal. I think I'm gonna heal. I'm sorry. I have to. Look at us, we're so low.
I hear your wish. Hilarious.
Don't mess with Texas.
I wonder how many streamers say goodness gracious and Lord have mercy. I think I've heard Lord have mercy from some streamers. Uh-oh. Cornbloom is a little low. Okay. Thank you, Vila. Woo! Alright. Alright. One more turn. And then I can use Cornbloom ult. And once again, I don't need to reshuffle these cards. And I also don't happen to not have precast on everything. I'm gonna do this so that she doesn't get burned by the card.
What is beating so loud?
Trail's still warm.
We'll do that, I guess.
Radio waves are everywhere.
Don't waste my time.
Everywhere.
Beep. Alright, Seal, coming at ya. Precast again, right when I want to reshuffle. Always, every time. This game wants to haunt my dreams.
Fine.
Goodness. Can you believe it? I don't know what I'm doing.
Secrets always hide in careless words. Listen carefully.
Okay, and just a heads up, I am absolutely going to be streaming Infinity Nikki next. I don't know if that's going to be Tuesday or if that's going to be Wednesday, but I'm definitely streaming Infinity Nikki next because a giant update got released for it, and I cannot say no to that. So that's going to happen. I feel like I don't need LaSource's ult as long as Seal is active, so I'll just not use it. Hey! A reason to use the shuffle for once. Good. Alright. I wish that the attack cards had the flames on them, but I can't look a gift horse in the mouth, I guess.
Whose heart is beating so loud?
Gun is loaded.
Oh, you deserve it. Agents have guns. It's called common sense.
Don't waste my time.
Oh my gosh, so many stacks of the dodging, you know? What the heck? Okay. Shuffle. All right.
Shh. I hear something. Fine.
Time to get to business.
Agents have guns.
Maddening. Absolutely maddening. Ooh.
Don't miss it, Texas.
Almost at round 20, and we are just barely getting down to 25% health for the boss. This is just so rough. Whatever. Aw, I want to shuffle. Oh well. Go! 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 Go, team! Go!
Radio waves are everywhere.
Our last chance.
For everyone.
So, like, replace Vila with 6. Is what we're thinking.
Wishes to me.
You can run, but you can't hide.
I'll give that a try, and then 6 just sits there. I don't touch his cards, don't use them. Oh, and I bring the Windsong tuning. Also, that would be important.
Break. It's gonna break.
Alrighty, so, it's a risk. You're taking more damage with 6. Yeah. I mean, oh, I just thought of something. Does 6's ult count as a debuff, or is it an attack? It's an attack. So that's an advantage, but we're taking more damage with 6 because Vila provides passive healing and he doesn't, I guess. How in the world? Timax, I'm a little bit perplexed as to how you stayed alive with your team that you were trying. Oh, it's because he's intellect. Oh, that's what you were talking about. Golly in heaven. This is serious endgame. Heavens to Betsy. Okay, I'm gonna take a little break. We are doing this main event when I come back. I promise. If she never ults, she doesn't do that much damage. Really? Ugh. Still makes me nervous, but okay. Alright, I'll be back soon, just a few minutes. Gonna get up and stretch, use the restroom, find something to drink. I recommend you all do the same, and let's meet back here in a few minutes for Showdown in Chinatown. And you can enjoy this awesome song, which I really, really love. Alright, be right back! I'm back! I want to learn how to sing this song. This is such a bop. Makes me want to dance. Oh yeah, I didn't check, like, my audio balancing at all this entire time. Let me know if you think the game is too loud or something. Sometimes that happens with me. I don't mind if I'm too loud and the game is too quiet. I do mind if the game is really loud and I'm too quiet. Okay! We're just gonna go ahead and jump into this. Let's go. I think it's gonna play the trailer? Or did it already play the trailer? Did I already click on this? I forget. Let's find out together. Okay. I think it already played. So yeah. Strap in, everyone. We are starting the Showdown in Chinatown event story for this patch. This patch is 2.5, right? Yeah. I'm in multiple gacha games and they all have different versions, and I just get all of them mixed up very often. Okay. I know it's the 1.5 anniversary. I just wasn't sure what version this is. Anyway, whatever version it is, this is the Showdown in Chinatown version, and we're gonna get started on the story right now. Here we go. Oh, there's credits at the beginning. That's so cute. Very fast credits, but... Fresh police story. It is said that during the Shang and Zhou dynasties, our land was plagued by malevolent creatures. They roamed the land, bringing havoc and leaving the nation and its people in endless suffering. On the emperor's order, Feng Xiangshi, the wise, sought the assistance of the 12 gods of Shequ. Bestowed with their divine might, Feng Xiangshi bound the creatures and turned their monstrous power to the service of the people. These creatures became known as the Xiandao beasts, guardians of the perilous path. Now reformed, the beasts were used to drive away evil and protect the land, and thus earned the reverence of the people. However, by the end of the Tang Dynasty, there arose many wars and troubles. To preserve the legacy of the Xiandao beasts, the last Feng Xiangshi entrusted them to the 12 Jingzhi, servants of the ritual, before passing away. Among the Xiandao beasts, Xiangliang, whose body was like a tiger with a serpent's tail, was considered unmatched in ferocity. The Zhangxi, who entrusted with Xiangliang, took Liang as their surname, passing this knowledge down through their descendants. Until today, while the world no longer suffers from the evil spirits of the past and the reputation of our family has lessened, we have never forgotten our ancestors' teaching. Pardon me, I realized halfway through the first line that I probably should read some of that out loud, since some people are listening to this stream and might not know Chinese, and I generally am an English stream. That is self-restraint, propriety, righteousness, and the art of banishing evil. Study our family's history, and you will find each generation has lived up to our family name and our motto: to practice restraint, seek justice, and expel evil. Yet, Xiangliang had not appeared to us for almost 100 years. That was until you, my daughter, my pride, successfully summoned it after these long years. Do you understand the weight of the expectations you now carry? His hand rests on the girl's shoulder, its weight like that of the world. I understand. You can trust me, Father. She has heard this story 1,000 times, and for years this answer has been engraved in her mind, for it is the only answer she has ever been allowed to give. Oh.
I will not fail our family. I will fulfill my destiny as a worthy master of Qiangliang.
Morning, guys. All right. Who wants to hit me with some good news and make my day a little easier?
Where is this? Oh, they don't show us the location again. That went and came and left very fast. Also, I wanted to see what's in the background here. There's some stuff. There's like a... What is that? Some kind of case with something inside of it? And there's something on this desk that's interesting.
The report on that summoning ritual's done. Seems like the destination was some farm out in the sticks.
Hey, did someone take the pendulum without signing it out? We've only got one to go around.
Everyone in the Division of Arcane Affairs is caught up in the chaos of their own work. Too busy to notice the officer who has just stepped in.
Let's try this another way. First 3 of you to give me some good news will earn yourselves a coffee. My treat.
Oh, I like her.
Get ready, D, because what I'm about to tell you next is gonna blow your mind.
She said that name really quietly. I was trying to keep an ear out so I could hear it.
Save me a cup. I gotta find our pendulum thief first.
Let's see.
Get ready, D, because what I'm about to tell you next is gonna blow your mind.
Is it just me, or did they almost, like, miss part of that? Anyway, it sounds like something TA. So it's either Poitiers or Portier. I'm not sure. I'm guessing. Anyway, I don't know. Apparently, it doesn't take much to become the most popular person in the office. But before anyone can earn a steaming cup of joe, an angry shout interrupts them.
Hello? Excuse me? I'm still here. I'm a tax-paying citizen. I pay your salary, so why don't you stop gossiping and do your job?
A crooked stick will have a crooked shadow. He shoots Poitier a glare before stomping his way out of the Division of Arcane Affairs, muttering curses under his breath.
Him again? What's he complaining about this time?
Having brought the missing pendulum back to its place, the officer strides over and grabs a coffee. He shrugs.
Some nonsense about making a mistake while we were out searching for a dog in Chinatown.
A missing pooch? Since when are we the dog patrol?
I know, it's not our job. And then he got all huffy about us being brash and naive. And then I was right back to complaining about the incident last year.
You remember when that rookie saw bruises on a kid and
Sorry.
kicked up a whole fuss about child abuse? Turned out it was just some traditional Chinese massage. After they got cleared of the charges, the kid's parents were fuming about it for weeks.
Oh, there was a rookie police officer who wasn't educated on stuff.
But like, come on, it's literally a rookie mistake. He apologized and they forgave him. You'd think that'd be a problem solved, right? But this guy just wouldn't let it go. He's not even related.
Still, must have left a bad taste in his mouth, I guess. I just don't get why he's complaining about it to us. We don't find missing dogs. We find critters.
They exchange a glance, and Portier lets out a sigh.
Well, at least most folks are friendly. Yeah, well, I was asking for good news. So how about something upbeat?
Sorry, I've got nothing of that particular flavor. Just the opposite.
Uh-oh.
Let me guess. Our vigilante struck again?
The officer drops the morning paper in front of her. As her eyes land on the headline, her coffee suddenly smells bitter.
The vigilante night piercer bestows justice to LA streets. Ugh, so melodramatic. Who got hit this time?
Some rich varsity boys. They got in the news over some hazing incident that put a teammate into the ICU. But you know how it is. Strings are pulled and all the charges went away.
But get this. All of them were found penned up on the school's fencing this morning. And with those injuries, looks like they can kiss college football goodbye.
So this is kind of like a Robin Hood
Hate to say
figure?
it, but I gotta side with the vigilante on this one. Those kids were monsters. Still.
We're the police, and crime is crime. Doesn't matter how scummy the victims might be.
I was worried that this patch would be focusing on the police, and it looks like it is. Which is fine, I'll get along with it. Police are everywhere in media, but I always hope I can escape having to pay any attention to police by playing these games from other countries. Let's see if they have anything
arcane
interesting
field
to
is
say.
fast. Using those needles? It's like he's trying to imitate Detective CO7. What's up with that?
Detective CO7? Is that like a reference to
Like from the movie
007? Yeah, it's a
seen them. You know I love movies about
James
arcade.
Bond reference.
So, do we got anything?
Have you seen the look on Chief Eldon's face yet?
Poitier looks over at the deputy chief's office, squinting as she tries to see through the slated blinds.
Hot damn. I know that look. Wasn't the last time when he found out his daughter was dating some jackass crook? I know this Night Piercer guy's been tricky, but is it really that bad?
You don't know the half of it. The pressure's been building on him. Now, apparently the up-tops are sending us some support. Some cadet from the Vigil's Bureau. I guess they've decided we're not working hard enough, or something.
They mentioned the Vigil's Bureau during the live stream, didn't they?
Vigils? From the Foundation? Aren't they only responsible for the Arcanum crimes that'll cause serious consequences?
That's really
I
vague.
don't see how this Night Piercer guy is their kind of trouble. Besides, how's a Vigil even going to help us? They don't know the city like we do. And not even a full agent, just a cadet. Wait, did you say cadet?
I think I know who that is. Poitier's head snaps back to the officer, her eyes wide. She can't just let that word slide by without notice.
You heard me. Apparently, they decided this is gonna be a thing. Send the cadets along to assist and test their chops. So now we're not just dog catchers, we're babysitters too.
Is this some kind of joke?
Your words, my lips.
The chief said it's a chance to develop a better working relationship between us and the Vigils. I think Brass just wants to cozy up with the St. Pavlo Foundation.
Yay, politics. She downs the rest of her coffee and tosses the empty cup into the trash.
Yeah, that would explain the look on Eldon's face. So what? Anyone know when this cadet is due? Or hell, anything useful at all?
I heard tell it's some Chinese girl from a famous family of arcanists. She's got a mega powerful familiar, and that's why the Vigils recruited her.
Really? Just for her familiar? That can't be the only reason. Did she at least, like, score well on her tests?
Apparently, she didn't even take the test. She was still in training when she was picked. No field experience at all.
Oh, wow. Poitier tries to maintain her steely demeanor, but the frustration proves too much to contain.
So you mean this girl's a total liability? Some spoiled rich kid debutante looking for a chance to polish her resume?
Nepotism in the police force? I never! The officer lets out a dry chuckle, but as her reply is about to leave her lips, her eyes flick behind Poitier and her tone changes. Oh, she's right there, isn't she?
Not exactly what I said.
Uh-oh. They wouldn't put just anyone in this position. The office falls silent as all eyes turn to the unfamiliar figure standing in the doorway.
Excuse me.
Hello.
I'm Vigil Cadet Liang Yue from the St. Pavlo Foundation, Vigil's Bureau, reporting for duty, ma'am. Could you please point me to Deputy Chief Eldon?
I need to hear her say her own name. Real quick.
He's in his office.
I'm Vigil Cadet Liang Yue from the St. Pavlo
Liang
Foundation,
Yue.
Vigil's Bureau,
Liang
reporting
Yue.
for duty.
Okay. Poitier is the one to break the silence. She jerks her head toward the office in the corner as she speaks.
I see. Thank you.
She offers a slight nod and, under the scrutiny of every officer present, makes her way to the deputy chief's office. As soon as the door is shut, murmurs break out like wildfire.
That's our princess? I've seen street rats bigger.
Hey!
I bet I could lift her up with one hand.
Rat mention! It's been a while. Rat mention! We have a rat mention counter. Because whenever rats get mentioned in video games, it's always like a lot of the time it's negative. And my rat mention counter is just an opportunity to celebrate rats in a positive light and spread the love of rats to everyone. Yes, Chameleon is here with the rat emotes. Yay! I want to be able to use rat emotes. All I can do is copy and paste other people's rat emotes.
Don't forget her familiar. Though, I don't see it now. So she must be a summoner.
Lucky her. I wish my great-great-great-grandpa left me something like that.
That is very nice.
But what's Eldon gonna do? No way he's letting this baby rat scurry into our investigation. I'll show her the door myself if he'll let me.
Do we count that? Nah, that was too fast after the first one. I think it's the same mention.
Guaranteed our Vigil-to-be is a spoil airheaded legacy pick. I can't imagine she's the type to follow orders.
Chameleon says, it's actually positive here because Liang Yue is my child, okay? Okay. What's the song from Aladdin? Dun 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 dun. If only they'd look closer.
Guys, we won't get any answers just sitting here.
Yeah, you're right. I need to get back to work. Josh is out on leave, so I've got to cover all his cases.
Hey, hold on. I've got a way to get the scoop on this girl.
Scoop. Before Portier can walk away, she grabs her sleeve and with a knowing look on her face indicates toward the deputy chief's office. Let's just eavesdrop. Deputy Chief's office.
Liang Yue. Specially recommended by the Foundation's East Asia branch for selection into the Vigils Bureau. Top of class during your training. Selected to serve as the pilot for the Vigil Cadet Field Training Program with the LAPD Division for Arcane Affairs.
Is that guy's voice, like, familiar to anybody else? It sounds really familiar to me, and I could make some guesses, but I don't know if I'd be very accurate.
It's an impressive resume.
Thank you, sir.
Wait.
Actually, it's not that...
What's the resume?
For an explanation?
I thought she didn't have any experience. Her voice falters for a moment.
No, sir.
Then don't give me one. You talk when I tell you to talk. You sit when I tell you to sit, and you do exactly as I say when I say. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
On the other side of the thin walls of the office, the officers exchange smirks as they listen in to their conversation. Of course! Someone said he sounded like Matt Mercer, but I doubt that's him, LMAO. Yeah, you know, like, it's really close. It's very, very close to Matt Mercer.
Classic Eldon. Reminds me of the good old days.
I mean...
The hell was so good about them? I think you've taken one too many smacks on the noggin. Still, she isn't as stuck up as I expected.
And she's probably a wuss. I figured she was gonna backtalk him. More like a meek little mouse than a rat.
They press their ears against the wall and fall silent once again.
I've been told you're here to assist us in catching the vigilante known as Night Piercer. But one look at you tells me you don't have the chops.
I don't think that's Matt Mercer. The cadence doesn't feel the same to me. Even if the timbre of the voice and the how low it is sounds similar. Just the way he says words doesn't quite feel the same.
I'll bet you're greener than any rookie on my force. Now, Liang, answer me. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
On this beat, you're going to encounter arcane crime that is worse than anything you've seen in your training. Beyond your imagination. Are you prepared?
This sounds like someone who does trailers or something. Trailer narrations.
Dealing with arcanist criminals, you need wits and you need strength. One mistake and you could end up in a casket on that long flight back home.
Jeez.
So I ask again, are you up to this challenge?
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
No, you aren't.
Why did you ask?
Read it.
I didn't read that. He pulls a newspaper from a drawer and slams it onto the desk.
The arcanist scammer Johnny 3 times has been apprehended. Using his arcane skill, Ominous Obeisance, he manipulated his victims to do anything he asked, specifically transferring all their money to him. In order to successfully cast his arcane skill, he requires his target to answer yes 3 times in 1 minute.
If you had been dealing with him, he'd already have you dumping your trust fund into his bank account. Or worse.
Oh, because she says yes too much?
With all due respect, sir, that isn't a fair evaluation. I wouldn't have answered you that way if you were not my commanding officer.
Yeah.
Fair. There is no fair when it comes to arcanists.
I really don't see his point here.
You've read the headlines about this guy and think you know what to expect? But what if he had abilities the news didn't know about? What if he could disguise himself? Or do you think that crooks just leave their resumes behind at the crime scene?
For a brief moment, she is at a loss for words. Me too. And he's been apprehended, so, like, why should she be worried that he is disguising himself as her deputy chief? The point is, he doesn't want her here, I think, LMAO. I know, right? That's more the vibe I'm getting.
No, sir.
This article was published a week ago. If you were as ready as you claimed, you should have known about this con man and his arcane skill.
This doesn't make any sense!
If you had any smarts, you'd have at least figured out I was probing you.
He was apprehended. Literally.
But
what
you
the?
didn't.
This makes zero sense.
I don't know what the Foundation and your vigils
What
teachers taught you.
What
Frankly, I
a
don't care.
simpleton!
Because you don't have the practical skills necessary to keep yourself alive on these streets.
Like, even if that is true,
I
your
will
argument here is
absolutely
so
not put a
flimsy.
kid like you on the Night Piercer case.
Okay. Fine. His cold voice carries through the wall. The officers outside exchange glances.
Cold and ruthless as a Minnesota winter. Elgin's never been a people person. Guess that's why they keep him stuck down here with us.
Chameleon says, but what if he infiltrated the newspaper and faked his arrest announcement? Yeah, she should have thought of that. Man, you know, this is why rookies just don't, they just don't cut it.
I don't know. I agree with him. But he's being pretty rough on her.
He's not being rough on her. He's being
She's definitely too young for this. What you think?
completely unreasonable and illogical.
Look, if she can't handle the chief, then she can't handle the city.
Is that right? I seem to remember someone's eyes going red a few times on her first day.
What? Shut up! I didn't.
And that's what really sucks. When someone is like acting like that to you and they're a rank above you, in the moment, I would have reacted like, oh my gosh, I'm so upset. I must have overlooked something. I don't quite understand what he's saying, but, like, maybe I missed something, I would have assumed that I did something wrong. And it wouldn't have been until later on that I would have been like, no, what did he say? He said that I should have known this or that. And then I'm, putting it together after the fact and realizing that it absolutely made no sense. That makes me really upset.
Area Poitier will be your partner and field training instructor.
Poitier's eyes widen, but it's too late to act.
Isn't that right, Officer Poitier?
Let's see. Ah, she's been assigned to Poitier. Poitier can't help but mutter a curse under her breath. Yeah, I think it's a rite of passage or something, but it's mean. It is mean, and it's like illogical. That's the part of it that hurts the most for me, is that it's completely illogical. And when you're, the new person being talked down to by that person, the illogicalness of it is kind of lost on you if you're like me. You're just like, what the, I can't really think on my feet in a situation like that. So stupid. Caught eavesdropping, indeed.
Crap. Guess my day isn't getting any easier.
Let's see. This is 100% a business ad. With a professional production team, limitless budget, and official sponsorship, our marketing prowess is unmatched. Also, I sold on this banner. Sold? Caved to P2 Liang. Did you actually get P2 Liang? If so, congratulations! Yay! You got her! Well, was it worth it? Probably not. These games are weird. She is a limited character. We won't be able to see her for another year after this, so... Very interesting. I have not pulled on the banner after getting Loggerhead on stream with everyone last Friday. And I will continue to try to hold the line and not spend anything on the banner and keep saving up for next patch. Oh boy, how long is this? Oh, it's not that long. But they don't have any little markings to show me how to pronounce these words. Oh well. But I wanted, yet I chose not to portrait the other limited. Oh, okay, so this time you were not able to hold yourself back. That's what you're saying. Chameleon says, I want Loggerhead. Oh, man. That's the rough part. It's so rough that Loggerhead is hidden behind a true limited banner that has its own pity. So frustrating. Your close companion is here. Close companions, everyone's best friends. The earliest of these companions can be traced back to the east, where the Zhongzi befriended the powerful Xiandao beast. Together they battled against evil and maintained peace and harmony. To this day, the Liang family still takes pride in the bond their ancestors shared with Xiangyang, the Xiandao beast. The Xiandao beasts protect the world, a story familiar to every child, often whispered by their mothers to soothe them to sleep. But it's not just legend. Close companions also exist around us. Your gray-headed chickadee poet, your imaginary wolf friend, your changeling childhood playmate. They've long been a part of our lives and have become our most loyal friends. Those examples they brought up were, none of them were like, made me think of anything. None of them were like familiar. Now it's your turn to find your own close companion, or perhaps get one for the kids. Thanks to the new Babel Critter Rehab Center. Hey, there we go. Critter companions are coming to every home. Special thanks to the St. Pavlov Foundation for providing the companion footage featured in this program. Oh, that's funny. I haven't looked at the new stuff. The new companion, or the new critter gameplay. This is not a business ad. What we're looking for, genuine and passionate individuals. Help us show the world what we do. Insert DVD. DVD? What year does this take place in? It's gotta be like 1999 or something. If there's a DVD. We are the Vigils Bureau. Is it just me, or is that like a Power Rangers reference in that illustration there? So funny. Is there an Arcanum situation you're dealing with? Got a dispute with your Arcanist neighbor? Don't worry, we're here to help. We are the Vigils Bureau! Committed to upholding the Vigils Mediation Code. Protectors of peace in every situation. Whether it's for you or your local police, we've got your back. Next time, leave this to the Foundation's PR department. It's guys are hopeless at this, the senior remarked, sealing away the footage while struggling to keep a straight face. I'm getting a headache. Their evaluations will just have to be postponed for another 3 months. Someone's looking at someone else's... Okay. Whatever. On to the next thing. And I'm actually gonna get rewards this time. Part 2, Total Crisis. Put down the donut, drop the radio, and lick the sugar off your fingers. This is no joke. Let's go. I like the little pixelated graphics around the title.
Here we are. Get out.
We have a new background! Yay!
First case of the day.
Well, I guess the other one was also new.
Anytime regular beat cops find a case related to Arcanum, they'll call it into dispatch. And then we get to come mop it up. This is what we call a basic Arcanum incident. The bread and butter of our work, kid. It's not often that we get anything urgent, but you've got to stay on your toes. But to be honest, I hope we don't get anything big today. Last thing I want is to take a rookie like you into a real emergency.
I hope so too.
That's yes, ma'am. You got me? You're probably thinking I'm trying to put you in your place, huh? That I'm just bossing you around. But get off your high horse, princess. Because as long as I'm your field instructor, you need to show some respect.
This is the pro tip her colleagues gave her before she left. If your trainee has powerful connections, you've got 2 choices. Either make sure they know who's in charge from day 1, or spend the rest of your day sucking up to them. But it seems she and her colleagues were worrying over nothing.
But I don't have a horse, and I didn't think you were bossy. I'm honored to have you as my partner and field instructor. I look forward to learning under you.
Pretty humble coming from a big shot cadet. Poitier narrows her eyes, only to be met with an earnest, slightly puzzled gaze.
Is there something wrong with what I said, ma'am?
Are you just that much of a pushover? Or is this all an act?
Pardon? I don't quite understand.
Nothing. Just keep close. You never know what can happen with these cases.
They take their last few steps up to the door and ring the bell. Heavy footsteps approach from within, and the door is flung open with a bang.
Finally! Do you know how long I've been waiting? Those monsters are at it again! Do something!
I loved how that was read. Such enthusiastic welcome isn't exactly what the Vigil cadet was expecting. She turns her head, only to see her instructor comfortably positioned a few feet behind her. Looks like she'll have to handle this one on her own.
Please remain calm, ma'am. We're here now, and we won't let them hurt you. Am I correct that you reported there are critters that have broken into your house? Could you describe them for us? Do you have an idea how many?
I think you're supposed to let them know your name or something.
Like a ton? A bunch?
Maybe
2.5
not.
buttloads? I didn't stick around to count them.
Even among the woman's chaotic shouting, useful information can be extracted. Leon quickly formulates a plan.
So, there are many of them. In that case, I suggest we split up, ma'am.
One of their reverse 1999 voice acting choice of all time, LMAO. I honestly really like it. It's very distinctive.
You could stay here and keep the lady safe, and send me to take the critters down. Given we're in the city, I suspect them to be tamed, and it's possible that someone may be controlling them.
Ah.
Once we've established their type, we may be able to deduce the incantation that's controlling them. Some incantations can be easily traced, such as the manipulation incantation or the shadow incantation.
Over there! There they are!
Young Yuan
Please
knows
stay
quite
behind
a
me,
lot.
ma'am. We are... they?
She freezes mid-step, her eyes locking onto a corner of the yard. From the shadows, a row of plump creatures waddles into view. Munchalo?
Is this... This appears to be a Munchalo. A new breed of critter from the Miss New Bible Critter Rehabilitation Center.
I want it!
By the LSCC. They are medium to large in size and classed as non-aggressive. The Munchalo consumes base arcane materials and extracts the energy from them. They are intended to assist in the arcane production industry. They've been slated for worldwide distribution.
Well, what is it doing here?
Why are they here?
Well, what are you waiting for? Do something! Kill them!
Kill them? Oh man, please don't worry. They will not attack people. And it's against our procedures to kill non-aggressive critters without authorization.
But they're destroying my azaleas! And the stairs in my lawn! And they almost bit my sweetie's tail off!
Even the ever-composed Vigil Cadet is momentarily at a loss for words.
Your sweetie? I see, ma'am. I will do my best to get them up.
She decides to put off investigating Sweetie's identity for now, but before she can act, a shrill voice interrupts from outside the yard.
Hey! Don't you dare lay a finger on my precious munchies!
Munchies?
What? Can I help you, sir?
I knew it! This jerk is my next-door neighbor? He keeps all kinds of these ridiculous smelly critters around. I order you to throw him and all his disgusting little pets in jail!
Are you out of your mind? They're just some adorable munchalos! What kind of sicko would want to hurt them?
Oh. So... he was talking about the munchalos when he said, "Don't you dare lay a finger on my precious munchies." I thought the munchies were like a snack or something, and he was yelling at the munchalos for trying to eat it or something. I've caught up now, I understand. The shouting match quickly escalates as a barrage of increasingly colorful insults fill the air. Liang glances at her instructor. Poitier simply smirks and shrugs. Of course.
What did I tell you, huh?
So cute. I guess we already have those in the Critter Rehabilitation Center, don't we? They just kind of look a little different. Yay! I'm so happy I have this garment for Windsong. It's gorgeous! Absolutely gorgeous. I can't get over it. Let's stare at it some more together. Do we? I never looked at Wilderness. Too much micromanagement. I mean, yeah, if you're not going to look at it, then it doesn't really matter to you, I guess. But I'm going to look at it for myself later, I guess. Ah, so pretty. What kinds of enemies do they introduce here? Okay.
Stay behind me. I'll keep us safe.
Oh no! Officer, this thick fog is making my head spin! It reeks from these stinky, clumsy oafs! I can't pull off that same voice. Damn it! They've all scurried behind those crates! Well, go ahead. What are you waiting for? Ooh. Ooh. Don't listen to this lunatic, officer! If it weren't for her little devil constantly provoking my children. They'd never have stepped into his filthy yard. All right. Sir, ma'am, please stop arguing. Step aside a little. I'll give you both a satisfactory answer. I need to move those crates first. Otherwise, these munchalos will just keep circling around them. There was something I read in the new Babel Critter Training Guide. Munchalos become extremely drowsy after intense activity. Looks like it's time to put that to the test. No? Call Oliver? Call Oliver? Is there fog stuff here? Or is there something else that is related to Oliver that I'm not thinking of? Hey, there's cans of Campbell soup in that one. What do these do? Uh-huh. The text said fog at some point? Oh, that's so funny. I missed it. I don't know. I guess when we kill these, we get Moxie or something. So that's nice. I'll put this here.
Look, here's another one.
A good point.
Time to check my calculation.
The benefits of field mapping.
Yay! Moo. Oh. All right, sir. Please bring your pets and come with us. The police station will handle further processing as needed. Oh, my sweet babies. Daddy's taking you home right now.
We did it! We made it through another storm!
I love you so much, Fatutu. Oh, I'm so happy I got her. She will get me through this patch. Whenever I feel the urge to pull, I'll just look at Fatutu and be like, look, I got her. That should be enough. Hey, it's a restaurant. We know this one.
Finally, lunchtime. I'll grab the cheeseburger and an Americano. Large.
The front door to the diner has barely closed by the time Poitier has shouted out her order. It seems this is just another part of a beat cop's routine.
So, some fluffy trespassers, an alchemy incident, a noise complaint for a werewolf infected, and a speeding ticket on an unregistered arcane vehicle. Honestly, busier than I expected, but it all went smoother than I expected too. We've earned ourselves a decent lunch, I'd say. So what do you want, princess?
Leong studies the menu on the wall, hesitating to answer.
What? Don't tell me our little visual princess can't stomach a bit of fast food. Better get used to it, kid. We're on a tight schedule. There's no time for fancy dining.
Oh, it's not that. It's just... Are all the restaurants here so expensive? This is the first time I've been to LA, and it seems things cost more than I expected.
Poitier is taken aback.
What, you broke? You telling me the Foundation, can't afford to pay you a decent wage?
Oh no. It's... my subsidy should be enough for daily necessities. It's only the... I was hoping to save some money, but it seems the prices here won't allow me to. Sorry, please forget it. I'll have a chicken sandwich. Thank you.
Okay.
Welcome to LA, where everything is inflated for no reason, says Kinoko-kun. Yeah, same up here in the Pacific Northwest. It's rough. Man. Maybe I should take a trip out to the Midwest. I wonder if the prices there are any better than here. Their orders placed, the two take a seat at Poitier's usual spot.
All right, question time, rookie. Because I think I've got the wrong impression. What I heard was that you were some pampered rich kid from a crazy old legendary family.
After a brief flicker of surprise, Leong's expression shifts. It's as if she expected to hear this question, or at least has grown accustomed to it.
It's true. The Liang family have a long history and many legendary ancestors. But that was a long time ago. Nowadays, we're not so different from any other ordinary family.
Sure. Ordinary. That's definitely what I think of when I see you. I also heard that you've got a familiar.
You mean Qiang Liang?
Yeah, sure, that. come on! It's some mysterious arcane creature from the Far East. Everyone in the DAA is curious about it, myself included. So, you gonna show me?
Leon looks a little troubled.
Now? I'm sorry, but I must refuse your request, Miss Poitier. With all due respect, the Qiangliang is a sacred being. It is deserving of great respect. It has a divine mission to expel diseases and evil beings, and has guarded the world through the ages. Maybe that just sounds like old legends, but it's the truth. We've recorded every battle it fought in our family chronicles. And we're only allowed to borrow its power when we're in the greatest of danger. Please understand that I can't just summon it simply to show it to others.
Okay. I'm not unreasonable, Princess. If it's a sacred thing or whatever, I won't bother you over it.
From Liang's sincerity, it's clear that this isn't just an excuse. Poitier isn't annoyed by it, but she does seem a little bored by the overly serious response. An awkward silence falls at the table. Luckily, the waitress breaks it with the arrival of their meals.
Anyway, I guess I should say you're doing a lot better than I thought today. And I don't just give out compliments, you got that? So take some pride in it. But don't get cocky either. This was all chump work. You haven't seen the ugly side of this job yet. This morning might have been a cakewalk, but this job can blindside you just like that. Never underestimate anything.
She takes a hefty bite of her burger and launches into a monologue, the food still rolling around in her mouth. Liang simply looks blank. Poitier finally swallows.
Hey, you in there, Princess?
I apologize, but in our family, we have a rule. 食不言，寝不语. It means we believe you shouldn't talk when eating or sleeping.
食不言，寝不语.
What? You're kidding. You're trying to say I'm being rude? Or wait, you're serious, aren't you?
I know, I think I learned し and 不 when I was doing Chinese language lessons on an app on my phone a year ago. Let's see if I can remember.
I apologize, but in our family, we have a rule. 食不言，寝不语. It means we believe you shouldn't talk when eating or sleeping.
I typed it again. 食不言，寝不语. Yeah, you kind of, if the little thingy starts low, you say it low, basically, and if it starts high, you start it high. So it's 食不言，寝不语. The little thing that's like down and then up again, I swear I can't tell what it's really supposed to sound like. It feels really inconsistent. Liang sits totally still, her expression unchanged.
What kind of stupid rule is that? Besides, why would anyone be talking while they're asleep? What, like you can't sleep talk? How do you even control that?
That's a good question. Poitier appears to be giving the question some genuine thought.
Sorry, maybe I didn't translate it right. It means keep quiet before sleep.
For a long moment, Poitier stares at her, dumbfounded. Then she slumps back in her seat.
The heck? So many rules. Damn, Princess, you must have had a miserable childhood. Let me guess. Every day was courses and training, stuck inside, no books, no movies? Did they even let you watch Saturday morning cartoons? I've heard of kids like you. Sounds worse than jail to me. A childhood like that is rough, kid. It's bad for your head. Bad for the job, too.
Liang furrows her brow a little. She can't follow her thought process at all.
I don't understand why you're upset, Miss Poitier. How is it bad for the job?
Did you check the list of incidents before we set off?
There's a case we're going to after lunch. A director that received some kind of threat.
Hey.
She's shooting a film in Chinatown.
We know that one.
Anyways, this director is an arcanist, and her movie is all about arcana. So it's in our department. The point is, knowing's half the battle in this job. It'd be easier if you were a cinephile, or at least familiar with films. Maybe then you'd know a thing or two about her.
Oh.
She's famous for those Detective CO7 films. The first movies to really put a focus on arcanum and arcanists. Something about it, though. The detective in those films used a skill a lot like this night piercer crook.
Oh.
What's her name again? Something with an N? No.
Portier strains to recall the name. She only saw it flash on screen for a moment when she watched the film way back then. In her focus, she fails to notice the flash of surprise on Liang's face.
Noah.
Yeah, that's it. Wait, so you...
Yes, I've watched her movies too.
I'll be damned. So was it a special reward for getting straight A's, or...
Calling all nearby units. Code 3. We have a hostage situation at City Hall.
Oh, it came through the little radio shaped like a chameleon?
Suspect is a registered arcanist posing a threat to life. On-scene officers are requesting immediate arcanist support.
I forgot to read this part. The radio announcement cuts their get-to-know-you session short.
City Hall. We're close by, aren't we?
Pack up. Lunchtime's over.
Okay. Spot check. This isn't me nitpicking, rookie. We all had to learn this by heart. Listen up, rookie. Since I'm your instructor, I need to make sure you don't embarrass me out there. Did you review the basic operational guidelines for Los Angeles Arcane Affairs officers before taking this job? Yes. First of all, all police operations must remain within Los Angeles administrative jurisdiction. Second, we must develop practical and cohesive plans, procedures, and strategies to reduce Arcanum-related crimes and behaviors, improve the quality of life for citizens, and maintain harmonious relations between humans and Arcanists. Administrative Procedure 311-09. In civil disputes involving Arcanum, mediation should be prioritized to minimize the impact of Arcanum-related factors, provide citizens with professional guidance, and avoid actions that could escalate conflicts. Oh great, a model student response. Administrative Procedure 320-05. In criminal cases involving Arcanum, Arcane Affairs officers in the vicinity should provide assistance whenever possible, minimizing harm to citizens. With that painfully by-the-book response, you might as well join Internal Affairs. Heard they love that kind of stuff. Let's keep it simple. Remember, big or small, whenever Arcanum is involved, it's up to us, the Arcane Cops, to handle it. But don't worry too much. More often than not, the small stuff outweighs the big stuff. Understood, Instructor Portier. Should I recite the rest? The rest? You sound like you've got that covered. On the topic of injury and death compensation... Alright, rookie, that's enough. Oh, so funny. Alright, let's keep going. Is that everything that there was? I think so. Alright. Part 3, Order and Chaos. The scale once tried to measure it all. City Hall.
Let go of the hostage, sir! This won't do you any good! Go away! Damn. That was close. Where's our backup?
DAA, at your service.
What's the situation?
See for yourself.
The City Hall, usually bustling with foot traffic, now stands eerily empty. The reason is immediately clear.
Don't come any closer. Stay back! Stay back!
Please! Don't kill me! I'm sorry! I really am! Please let me go.
Shut up! It's too late now. Say another word and you are dead! Stay back!
He swings the blade in his hand wildly, his voice a furious, panicked snarl. The crowd on the other side of the police barricade instinctively recoils, but the woman standing just 10 paces away doesn't move an inch.
Hey! Hey! Trust me, pal. You really don't want to do this.
Who the heck is that?
Who's that? Doesn't look like one of ours.
Just some civvy. She was talking with the suspect before we got here.
That woman...
What, you know her? Look familiar or something?
No, just a thought. It's nothing.
The woman glances toward the officers, seeming to notice their conversation.
People make mistakes. But some mistakes can't be undone. Don't put that blood on your hands, or it'll never wash off. Is hurting this guy worth all that pain and guilt? Sooner or later, he'll get what's coming to him for what he's done. I promise you that.
Her words seem to have an effect. The hostage-taker hesitates, his face contorted in pain, his grip on the knife faltering.
But, I must!
He's distracted. Rookie, time for us to take him down.
Okay, if you think so.
Stay behind me. I'll keep us safe.
Oh, when attacked, for each stack of lingering resentment, damage taken -5.
Oh look, here's a pin in there.
A new hypothesis.
You are not welcome here. Uh-huh.
Taking another look? A good point.
Uh-huh. Victory? Okay. But what does it mean to us?
Please stand down, sir.
Although almost half his size, the young manages to pin the suspect to the ground. The other officers swarm in, snapping handcuffs around his wrists before he can put up another fight.
Suspect under control. I repeat, suspect under control. No further backup needed.
Looks like this case is wrapped up.
Nice moves. I was kinda hoping we get to see that familiar of yours, though.
A simple threat like this isn't worthy of Qiangliang. I have to reserve its assistance unless absolutely necessary.
So is this just another one of those rules? Or do you mean its help comes with a price tag?
Here's a good question.
Both.
Despite the curtness of her response, I almost said cuteness, her eyes widen a little at Poitier's astuteness. Poitier scowls.
That it?
What do you mean?
I mean, so far, every time you talk about the job or your family rules, it's just the surface level stuff. How do you actually feel about any of this?
Liang looks genuinely confused.
How I feel? I don't understand why it would be necessary to mention that.
'Cause we're partners, kid. We've got to trust each other. How am I gonna let you watch my six if I don't even know how you tick?
But Liang still doesn't seem to get it.
I see. You're my partner and instructor during my assignment with the LAPD Division of Arcane Affairs. So, I'll do my best to learn from you and complete my work as assigned. I won't slow you down.
That's not what I'm... Forget it.
Huh?
Liang's tone all but says, "My personal feelings don't matter." Poitier gives up trying to argue with someone with such a stubborn, unreadable demeanor. She simply stares at her, quietly seething to herself. Luckily, before things can spiral further, the hostage cuts through the tension.
Oh, thank God you took down that lunatic. I'm really grateful, miss. But ain't you a bit young to be an arcane affairs officer? I think I've seen that uniform somewhere else before. You're a vigil, right?
Yes, sir. Wait.
Liang swallows the rest of her words as she stares at the hostage she just rescued, her expression suddenly wary.
I know you.
He just got her to answer yes to a question, right?
The Arcanist
Yeah.
Johnny 3 times has been apprehended. Using his arcane skill, Ominous Obeisance, he manipulated his victims to do anything he asked, specifically transferring all their money to him.
He got out or something?
You're that scammer Johnny 3 times.
Oopsie. Guess that's the downside of getting your name in the papers.
What? Didn't we already book that guy? What's he doing here?
We got a sweetheart deal. A reduced sentence in exchange for revealing where he stashed all the dough he stole. And it was a shitload of money, too. Apparently from some big donors to the mayor's re-election campaign. Of course he demanded he be present for the unveiling of his stash, so they brought him here. That's when this loony attacked the police escort, took him hostage.
Hey, easy, officer. You've already got me. No need to be so rough with the cuffs.
Clam it, Johnny!
We should have just let that guy ice him.
May I ask, officer, do we know if the man trying to kill him was...
Yeah, he's the son of a victim. This bastard took his mom for all she was worth, and when she found out, boom.
Oh.
Heart attack.
Jeez. He shakes his head, heaving a weary sigh. Johnny 3 times snickers.
Like mother, like son. He was just as dumb as his doddering old mom. Worse even, because he didn't even catch wise to it. It's a concrete jungle, baby, and it follows jungle rules. Survival of the fittest. Crap for brains here, never had a chance. If it wasn't me, it would have been someone else. What a joke. Imagine killing over just because you lost a bit of cash.
Wow, this guy seems like a very bad guy.
Think about it. If he killed me, how's he gonna get his money back?
Shut the fuck up, asshole.
She levels a punch at his gut, sending him crumpling to the ground, gasping for air. You're not supposed to do that.
Officer Poitier, what are you doing?
What? I'm teaching this douchebag a lesson.
But we can't do that. It's against the rules.
You are responsible for people in your custody. Liang steps between the two, blocking Poitier from doing any more.
Well, I guess the vigils are cut above the trash when it comes to the DAA. Am I right?
Poitier takes a deep breath as she tries to rein in her frustration.
Let's get this straight, rookie. You don't tell me what to do.
She's just letting you know that it's against
You're
the rules.
You're just the worst kind of cop. Everything by the book, sticking to your high and mighty principles like you know what's best.
So she lets out a frosty huff and turns away. How dare you rat us out? Because you did something wrong. Oh, she's a narc. Then you're a rat. I don't really care if you wanted to come along, but now you go and snitch on us? I told you we shouldn't have invited her. It's a rat mention, even though it's a sad rat mention. Rat mention. I would never call a narc a rat. Narcs are narcs. Also, what if the kids were doing something that endangered theirs, you know, endangered them and made them unsafe? Wait, don't go! The clamor of fearful voices cuts her off.
No! Somebody stop him!
Hmm? Oh. We don't even get to find out what that was. Okay, let's do one more. Let's do one more, because it's a big one, it looks like. Exciting! Part 4, Exorcism.
Stay back! Help me! Help!
The city hall has been plunged back into chaos. Johnny lets out a shriek, scrambling to get away as far away as possible.
Get away!
He hurls the officer aside, blood drips down his fingers from the thumb he broke to slip his hand out of the cuffs. He moves with inhuman strength, fighting off the approaching officers with ease.
Out of my way! I will kill you! I will kill you all!
Oh boy.
Damn it, is this dude high or something?
No. No, I don't think this is drugs. It's an arcane skill. I sense some kind of evil spirit. I think I can stop him, ma'am.
The tension between them has been totally forgotten. The situation is urgent. Poitier gives a sharp nod.
Fine. Whatever it is, whatever you think you can do, do it.
I will. This is my duty.
Leon gives a firm nod before rushing toward the suspect.
Kill! I must kill this bastard!
Oh.
Who are you?
Please stay calm, sir. I have no weapon. I'm just here to make a phone call.
What? A phone call?
Yes. And you are going to make it.
Who are you dialing?
You'll soon find out. 强梁既出，亡有不为，斩杀凶旧，消劫不祥。
Kitty! Oh, there's pixelated humanoid projections.
Keep the sample.
Kitty! Something is coming out of his body. Watch yourself, rookie. What is that? It seems to be some kind of non-corporeal specter? No, that's not right. I don't sense any ghostly aura around them. They must be ghost plagues. The hell are those? According to Eastern records, they're entities that bring calamity, disease, and malevolent curses. But this time, astonishingly, these ghost plagues have taken on a human form. I don't know why yet. Something must have triggered their transformation. Officer Portier, please step back. My duty, alongside Xiangling, has always been to drive out these ghost plagues. It's time to put an end to this disturbance. Okay.
Oh look, here's another one.
A new hypothesis.
Oh, be careful. Time to check my calculation.
The benefits of field mapping.
Ooh.
It could be found.
A good point.
Intersect and divide.
No other study could show you this.
We did it! We made it through another storm!
No! My head!
What's that sound?
I'm so sorry, Mama.
With one last garbled whisper, the man collapses. The officers around him remain frozen, still too wary to approach. Timex says, okay, so just knocked out 203 with the same comp again, but we'll admit it's a bit tricky. Got to pay attention to a lot of Spath's timings. Yeah, that's what it felt like when I was playing it.
Should we cuff him?
Allow me. But I believe we should bring him to the hospital to be checked over immediately.
Think you can handle him? We got this con man to take care of.
She follows the older officer's gaze. Not long ago, Johnny 3 times was brimming with arrogance. Now he is a crumpled heap on the floor. A dark stain is formed on the crotch of his pants.
God, what a loser.
Portier sneers, shaking her head as she turns away. She hesitates,
So, you know what I'm
then
about
shifts
to
her
say,
gaze to Liang. Kinoko-kun said, I would take 203 over this BS. What BS?
Hmm?
Oh, okay. You didn't tell us you were playing 350, or did you? Did I miss it? Liang looks visibly confused, although more understandably this time.
Okay, I'm sorry. Is that what you want? For me to say it?
Aww.
Sorry.
She's
I
blushing.
felt bad for that guy, but there was nothing we could do for him while he was possessed. If it weren't for you, we might have shot him. Well done, Visual Liang. And please just forget what I said. I was out of line.
The moment her apology ends, she turns her head, unwilling to see Liang's reaction. But after a long pause, there is no response.
Say something.
She looks back to see Liang frozen in surprise.
Oh, right. It's okay. I didn't take it to heart.
Good. Who's there?
A stifled laugh hits their ears. Poitier springs back like a startled cat.
Sorry, I shouldn't eavesdrop. It's a bad habit. It's just... You remind me of my friends back in the old days.
Oh, what friends?
You're the lady that tried to help us soothe him. Thank you for the help. It could have turned out much worse if you hadn't been there. Thank you again.
That's too kind of you, young Vigil. I just did what anyone should. Really, it was you and your partner that were the real heroes.
You're too modest, ma'am. Actually, forgive me for asking. Haven't I seen your face before?
She studied the woman's face for quite some time before speaking this thought aloud. They haven't met in person, no. It was in some other way. But how? Where? She has barely begun forming the words when the woman gives her answer.
Good to know that someone still remembers those old flicks, even after all these years.
An actor. The features of the face beneath her beret overlap with a face from Liang's past, maybe? But the face she remembers lacks the maturity and composure of the woman before her. That face was brimming with a youthful confidence, full of fire and energy. But one thing has remained the same. Those bright, shining eyes, like stars twinkling on silver screens and television sets.
Yes, from the movies. That's right.
It's Michelle Yeoh!
You are...
Oops, you got me. I'm casing. Or were you hoping I'd say Detective CO7?
Ooh. She winks at the two dumbfounded officers. So she said casing instead of chi. It's casing.
A full report will take some time.
Well,
you'll need to wait for now.
ER doctor.
Thank you, doctor.
Our perp had his ID with him. That saves us a lot of digging. Eric Wong, 43, runs a grocery store in Chinatown. Let's see. The only family member we've got is his wife, a Lillian Lau, who immigrated to the States 10 years ago. Both have no criminal record, totally clean. He's an arcanist, apparently, and a powerful one at that. But no reports of any prior misuse of arcana. His car was found near the crime scene, all filled up with potatoes and carrots from the wholesalers. Either this was just a spur-of-the-moment wacko move, or some bizarre attempt at a tuber-based alibi. Anyway, we've contacted his wife, and she should be here soon. Maybe we'll get some more clues from her. Yo, Liang, you listening?
Oh, you're right.
The answer is obvious. No. Poitier takes her breath.
Earth calling Liang!
Oh. The sudden shout snaps Liang out of her daze. Me too.
Officer Poitier, we're in a hospital. We should keep quiet.
I would have, but that didn't seem likely to bring you back to Earth, Space Cadet. So what's got you lost in space now?
I'm just thinking.
About what?
About Miss Qixing.
Oh, she said Qixing.
Right. I guess you're really into those movies, huh? It's all good, boo.
I get the picture now. Our little CO7 fan sneaking into the cinema behind her parents' back. You know, you're beginning to almost seem human, Princess.
At first, I thought you might be an android. Like those Laplace bots they've got writing parking tickets for us.
Leon looks as if she wants to argue, but at the last moment she stops herself.
In fact, I do like Miss Qixing's CO7 movies very much. Her character means a lot to me.
Oh, is that the reason why you decided to be a visual?
Specifically, yes. It's the reason I decided my destiny was to be in the police. But back to the topic. I was thinking about Miss Qixing, but it wasn't because I like her or anything like that.
She shakes her head, her gaze sharpening, her brows furrowed slightly.
It's just that her being here made me think about Night Piercer. Miss Qixing has a similar arcane skill to the one he appears to use. She called it Silver Needle. She even performed it in her movies.
Oh no.
Could that really just be a coincidence?
Huh?
The officer knits her brow as if she's just been hit with a bad joke. But Liang, deep in thought, continues.
And what she said felt meaningful in some way.
Oh boy. 1 hour earlier.
It's a great pleasure to meet you, Miss Qixing. I grew up watching your films. But what are you doing here in LA? I mean, if it's okay to ask?
Sure, not a problem at all. I'm here to see an old friend.
Though she was once a star known across the nation, Qixing speaks warmly and without airs. It's like she's chatting with an old friend.
Is it Miss Noah? I heard she's planning a new film.
Oh, so you heard the news? It's been a long time since I last saw her. You're right though, kid. I've got something I need to talk to her about.
Of course. That's great. Oh, and the Dushuo Festival is coming soon. I hope you all go to the Shehuo Parade in Chinatown. It'll be so much fun to see you there.
Huh?
The quiet, reserved Liang has suddenly turned chatty. Pudier stares at her. She's like an entirely different person.
Shehuo. Is it really that time of year again?
Ooh, she lost track of time.
You don't like the parade?
Of course I do. I like every bit of it. Watching people eat, perform, and come together to celebrate the end of the year, and to pray for peace and good luck in the next. I like the pure and simple wish that the Shehuo parade carries. But it always reminds me of the ending.
What ending?
Qixing falls silent, shaking her head. But no more explanation is needed. Liang's memories have come back to her.
You mean the ending of the last film in the CO7 series?
She must have guessed correctly. Qixing's eyes widen a little. Then she gives a small nod.
Yes. I know lots of people like that ending. A reflection of reality, they say. Tragedy leaves people with a deeper impression than comedy.
A sad ending.
But as for me, I hated it. The good guys failed and the bad guys won? What kind of an ending is that? Maybe we don't get a say in how things work in reality. But in stories we can. We should. Reality itself is tragic enough already. Why should a movie remind us of how absurd things really are? What goes around comes around. That's what people want to see in the movies.
Her tone has turned unusually serious for a discussion about film, but these words strike a chord with Liang.
I agree with you. When I was little, I also didn't like how it ended. Maybe it's true that reality can't guarantee us true justice, but I still want to see justice being served, at least in fiction.
This response seems to earn Qixing's approval.
I feel the same way. Pardon me for asking. That beast you summoned was something else. It reminded me of a certain creature, a legendary beast from the north of China. 強梁既出，網友不為，斬殺兇舊，梟截不長。
The game is slow. What the heck? Okay, there we go. Let's hear it one more time. Oh, I can't play it until it's in the log.
That must make you a descendant of the Liang family, right? 強梁既出，
Arise,
網
Qiangyang,
友不為，
swift and fierce.
斬殺兇
Banish
舊，
all evil and
梟
cleanse
截
this
不長。
place. Something in Qixing's gaze makes Liang feel as though she is standing too close to an open flame. But even so, she answers truthfully.
Yes, I'm Liang Yue, from the Liang family of the 12 Zhens.
So you notice how she said her name is Liang Yue. So you can see the little dash above the vowel starts low and ends high. And the dash for the second word in her name starts high and ends low. So she says Liang Yue. It's kind of like you think of it as you say this vowel low because it starts low, and you say this vowel high because it starts high. Liang Yue.
Liang Yue. Liang Yue. It's a good name, little Vigil. I'll keep it in mind.
She wants stories to end with the good guys winning against the bad guys and justice to be served. I was just telling a friend of mine about a movie from the 70s that Duar and I watched a while ago, called The Great Silence. I think it's like Il Grande Silencio or something. And it has a sad ending where evil triumphs and good does not. And it's a real bummer. And it's exactly the kind of movie that Qixing here was describing. Very interesting. We watch movies to escape, but sometimes, I don't know, there's something validating. I actually liked that sad ending of The Great Silence. I liked the ending because it felt validating. It felt like the movie and the director saw how the world is and believed the pain that reality inflicts on us. I guess. I don't know if I'm describing it properly. Routine check. Alright, get your gear. If you're missing so much as a damn paperclip, make up now. Inspect equipment. Rookie, where's your chameleon comms? Lost it? It is a chameleon! That's so funny! Their little communicator is a chameleon. I think I still have it. Look, right here. It's just gone into camouflage. Maybe Qiangyang showing up scared into hiding. Qiangliang? That electric tiger of yours? The one that lives in your phone? This little brick phone was the relic I used during my first summoning of Qiangliang. It became the token of our bond. When I use this phone to call Qiangliang, it will answer. Wild. It's like something straight out of those TV shows. But using a phone for rituals? I thought rituals from your side of the world would be more traditional? Like those dancing shadow puppets you've got. That's an excellent guess. Previous generations of summoners in my family did use shadow puppetry to call Xiangliang, but that was centuries ago. Oh? So does that make you a once-in-a-century kind of genius? Not really. I was just lucky that the phone is a more convenient method than shadow puppetry. There it is. You're still as humble as ever, Princess. Can you summon Qiangliang again? I owe it a thank you for the help earlier. I wouldn't recommend it. Calling Qiangliang without a good reason might make it angry, and? The calls are really expensive. What, they're expensive? She has to pay the phone company to do them? That's pretty funny. Where's the other thingy? Oh, here we go. Over here. There. Deleted scene. Good thing it wasn't live. We'll just cut this part out. Turn them on TV. Live tonight with special guests. Tonight's first guest is a brilliant young actress you've seen in CO7 Part 1 and CO7 Part 2. Now she is returning for the upcoming CO7 Part 3. Though honestly, why not just call them CO8 and CO9? Anyway, please welcome Qixing! And then, you know what Noir said? She said, "We're wrapping up, so we might as well use all the explosives." So your reaction to the explosion wasn't just your stellar acting? I like to think some of it was, but that wide-eyed reaction when the explosion's shockwave hit me, that was definitely real. No more big fireworks for Part 3, I take it. Hey, you must have used them all up in the last one. 50-50. What's that? 50-50. Either this film ends the series with a bang, or flops on its face because of its garbage excuse for an ending. Whoa, I think we're about to head into a spoiler territory. Before Noah sues us, let's cut to commercial. Oh, okay. She doesn't like how the movie ended. Interesting. Goodness. Well. I'm curious to see where this is headed. They have set up a very obvious hidden villain, but it's one of those things where I'm still interested and engaged because I want to know the why, you know? I want to know why this is going on. And who knows, maybe there will be some sort of twist at some point. Also, I'm excited to run into Noir. That'll be fun. I'm also excited to run into Loggerhead. Clearly she's in the story. And also we haven't seen Anon Lee yet either. But this has been fun. It's interesting. I'm excited to get to the part of the story that has less cop stuff in it. Anyway, thank you very much everyone for joining in today. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget ShinyBot.tv on Twitter or X, Blue Sky, YouTube, and here on Twitch. And you can join my Discord, which is a notifications-only Discord. And yeah, I've got cute pictures of my pet rats there. And I'm still working on uploading new VODs on YouTube. And you'll get notifications for that also in the Discord. But yeah, awesome sauce. I'm looking forward to Infinity Nikki next stream. I'm still not sure if that's going to be tomorrow or whether I can wait until Wednesday. It's hard to say. If you want to know for sure, join the Discord, honestly. But yeah, thanks a bunch. Please take care of yourselves out there. Make sure to remember to eat some food. Stay hydrated and stuff. Check in on yourself. And with that, I hope to see y'all next time. I will end the recording here. Bye-bye! That's the recording. And why don't we get ready for a raid? What is going on? It would appear that Lynn is doing the same chapters. So if you're interested in more of that, why don't we go head on over there? Looks like she just started it. So I think you'll be covering about the same parts that I just did. Yep, I think so. Alright. Let's go hang out with Lynn. Thank you again, everyone, for joining me today. I hope to see you in the next one, alright? Bye-bye!